the privilege of introducing Richard Lopez. He came here from Phoenix. He happened to be driving by one day when we were having a rally, and so you might have seen his truck before. And about a week and a half ago, when we had our other rally, somebody called me, or at the rally, they said, when are we going to have another rally? And I said, I don't know. And they said, well, what about the weekend before the, what's that thing on Tuesday? Electoral College. And I'm like, okay, all right, maybe. And then about 2 hours later, Richard texted me. He said, we want to come up to Sedona. You have any event planned? What about next weekend? I'm like, okay, God, okay. All right. So here we are, and the weather's fantastic, and you guys are amazing. So let's turn the mic over to Richard, and he's going to do a wonderful ceremony for us. Anyone who's a veteran, please get ready to come forward. We do want to get a picture of you in front of the memorial, okay?
Everybody can have a picture. Testing, 1, 2. My name's Richard. I was part of Desert Storm 9/11, Afghanistan, Iraq. I did explosives for Hughes aircraft, and then turned into Raytheon. But I saw what happened during World War II with my dad when he came back, and then he went to Korea. I saw that he never was there.
Brother, kiss the mic. There you go.
He never was there, so I lost him at a very young age. And then Vietnam came along, and my brother came back. He was never the same. So when this other war started, Desert Storm, first thing I wanted to do was go ahead and build a wall with all the soldiers that had passed. And it opens up like a accordion. And there's a big trailer that I carry all across the United States. So I went to built a 911 car, airbrushed the attack of the 911, 75 Nova, and it's beautiful. So I got it all signed by Governor Sanders in 2001, 2002, and later on they all wind up flipping over, which is very upsetting. So I cover them up now. And then I put Trump on there and his wife, they were brushed on it. But I was involved with the first 9/11 in Washington, D.C. during World War II. And I brought the car down there, and they actually put it in Arlington's Memorial. They said, we have never put anybody's stuff with our soldiers, but we're going to put your car. So from that point on, I built a big memorial. I've been traveling back and forth since 2002 until just recently. I just stay local because gas alone was $5,000 to New York and back, just to give you an idea how expensive it is. And I did that for 16, 17 years back and forth, but the last few years I stayed within Arizona. It's just too expensive. But anyways, I went ahead and I hit a lot of parades. There isn't a parade that we haven't won, and we didn't because we didn't show up. But it has nothing to do with that. It's just honoring our soldiers, what it is. Like I said, I had family members that we lost, friends that we lost, and during the veterans' time, I go down to the funerals and I play taps for those that I've lost, as well as my friends in school. And I just feel honored to be able to do it here with you people. So if I talked to the young lady and I said if anybody had any fellow family members that they had a picture of that had passed to the Lord, and you don't die, by the way, I can tell you that because I died back in '69. You don't die. He sent me back. He said, I got more to do for you, and he sent me back. And he showed me a vision, and ever since then I started that vision, and nobody can stop me. And I've been jumped, attacked. They call me all kinds of words and been shot at. I got bullet holes across one of my cars, the Nova. And one drug dealer said, because I used to pop the drug dealers back in the 80s. And I mean, there's so much I do. I did a lot of uncover stuff nobody knows about. And they said, if you don't stop doing this, because I was educating kids about saying no to drugs and gangs, and I built this 911 car. No, it was a say no drug car. And it had all the drugs in front with demons coming out, and up top it had this ninja fighting the drugs, and it says, drugs have no chance to do education. And I went to all the schools and educated them. And a lot of kids stopped buying drugs, so the cartel came after me. They called them drug dealers then. So they said, if you don't stop, we're going to take care of you. I said, well, you're not man enough to do it, one. And so, when it's time, God will tell me, not no drug dealer. So sure enough, 6 months later, he attacked me with an automatic and left me dead. But that was okay, I played dead. And then I had to stay dead for a while. Meanwhile, the 9/11 came and I started with that one. But we all have to do our part. God's got every one of you. You're not here by chance. None of you are. It don't work that way. And so I want to just take time and play taps. And those that would like to take a picture after, especially your military guys, in front of this, you're more than welcome. And if you're not in the military and you want to, that's fine too, because I'm sure you lost family members. So Other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and take time and play taps for you. And if you want to go to the website, I got cards. I actually got this the book that I just had printed out not more than 2 weeks ago, and Trump got one. He's the only one that we know got one that he needed to have, because there's a letter in there that actually talks to Trump about what I'm doing and how I want to be part of his campaign. Plus, it's got all the pictures of all our traveling. It's got the car in there and everything else. But anyways, I just happen to have some. If you're interested, fine. If you're not, that's fine too. I'm here for the soldiers. Other than that, I'm going to go ahead and play taps.